Morning. Welcome to Suffolk Sail on the Salt Marsh. And this is Andy getting the tender in. We've got two boats to get out today, Double Bluff and the Gusty. And I can assure you that Andy is always good value for money. He's already told the people in the background that if they wave a stick at the end of the jetty there, or where they're going to, the ferry will come across and collect them. Oh, and thanks to Sue for doing the filming too.
You definitely see they've been here.
Why aren't you getting this on film? In Andy's defence, he didn't actually realise that the ferry isn't running today. Now, off he goes. He is excellent value. Mark was just reiterating the point. And away he goes up the river. Now we're on the Deben today, and it's very, very close to the sea. It's very tidal and lovely river. There we got sweets. Okay, Andy's at the Gusty. And we're just getting the trailer sorted.
Told me put my wellies on. It's a bit voyeuristic, isn't it?
This is Mark, of course. Oh, they're still having a look for the ferry. Look.
Andy, it, but I don't think
Andy said if you stand at the end there and wave that someone might come across.
Anyway, while they're waving their stick, we're just getting the trailer sorted out. And Andy is getting the boat sorted out the other end. Well, after half an hour, they're giving up. Yeah, I don't blame them, really. There's no ferry in sight. And action.
1, 2.
Oh, yeah.
It's not really doing much. I thought it was going to fall in, but...
Yeah, he might do.
That's
Every
been
chance
now,
of
isn't it?
that. Yeah.
I thought he was going to fall in when he got in the tender.
Oh, look at that, like he's changing engines.
Yes, he said he's getting the bigger engine off it and putting it on the tender so that we got the bigger engine to get out to the Double Bluff.
Well, is he?
Apparently.
That'll sink that tender, won't it?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what size engine he's putting on it.
Big. Long shaft. I think it's 5 horse. Right?
perfect stick. Perfect stick.
Beautiful. So what's he just putting his wee tender on?
Well, I don't know quite what he's doing. Really?
This is why maybe you should have just got your own boat.
Well, let's see what he comes back with. If he comes back.
Yeah, before the tide turns.
Is he doing a refit while he's out there then?
I have no idea. I think he's trying to get his engine started maybe.
Now, as you can hear, the engine is screaming. And the reason for the engine screaming is because it's a short shaft engine and isn't actually in the water. And this is the sort of thing we're very used to.
Not sure.
I think it's just about to die. And has, yep. But he's got his oar, so that's okay. And of course, if he's standing at the stern, he might keep it in the water a bit more. In Andy's defence, I think that the engine that was on it, the long shaft engine, I think someone had been on the boat and nicked a bit of it, I think. I think that was the story. And as of course you can hear, Andy is singing just one cornetto.
This couldn't be any more hilarious.
The outboard engine was a bit too short.
Now a speedboat has come by and the wash has given us a bit of stick. But we'll get there anyway. Now this is where we discover that Andy's shorts aren't short enough and Mark's boots aren't tall enough, so they both get wet, whereas me, well, I just put on a pair of shoes and walked in my trousers because I know I'm going to get wet anyway. Just positioning it on the trailer to get it right before we go for it. And also it's very important to remember that where I'm standing, well, and Andy for that matter, we're actually in front of the wheel, so we've got to make sure we're out of the way before Mark pulls that trailer out, because otherwise he's going to have us over. You can soon lose track of where things are in that. Well, Andy's boat was a early Picaruna, and that was built by Cornish boat builders Hurd, and when it turned up at Wild Wave workshop, it was more or less a heap of compost. So with Mark's guidance, Andy has done a lot of work on it, a little bit of help from Mark as well, but mainly Andy's sort of graft. They've turned it into what is a lovely looking boat that sails very well as well. I think next year that's having a slightly different rig, and I believe that's having a new set of sails. There we go. And that's the first one out.
Can we jack her over?
Yeah, close enough.
She on then? Is the strap on, Mark?
No, not yet. You can come back and we'll put it on the tow ball.
Have I got a sweet with it? This filming's hard work, you know. Part 2.
It cannot soon be my go with the Double Bluff, so I'm bringing the trailer in, and Mark is bringing my outboard.
Use this engine if I were you.
Yep.
Your handbrake fixed now.
My what?
This could be your backup in case yours runs out of petrol.
I've got some petrol in there, I
Oh, right.
Could you push me out of here and then hold the rope while I just get this set? What I liked was when I was pull starting, I could see the transom moving about. Anyway, it got us out there.
SOS, Smelly Andrew. Mark, I wrote SOS Smelly Andrew in the sand.
I'm probably going to need that myself.
Maybe you can put everyone's name in there.
No, just yours.
Probably right.
But you're smelly. I need to warn everybody. Yeah.
While I go off to collect the Double Bluff, Mark and Andy are getting the trailer sorted out, and it's a long way up there because that little blue and white boat to the left, that's the Double Bluff. That's right at the top of the mooring field. One of the furthest points, actually. I think that camera was zoomed in. By now I've got it, and I'm coming back slowly. But I too had a problem on my outboard, simply a bit of a petrol leak. So what I've done is I decided to knock it off because I could see petrol on the water and I weren't having that. So I knocked it off, and I've had to bring it in using the tender, which I haven't done before, but there, it worked. I come straight in on the trailer in the end. Much to Mark's surprise, might I add. And this boat is a Seahawk 17, and they were built up on the Broads. That's a very, very capable little boat, and it's sort of like a mini yacht, really. And I think they were built up at Deben to begin with. I think it's got, I don't know, a quarter of a ton of concrete in the bottom of it or something. Very, very capable. Absolutely rock steady. Compared to the Sweet Sea, you just can't grasp how seaworthy that is. Had a lot of fun out on the Deben this year on her, but nowhere near as much as I should have had, unfortunately. Time has been a bit of a constraint this year, but next year we'll see. I'm going to get her out, get her all sorted out and cleaned up, and make one or two alterations to the cockpit. Think a new set of sails is in order.
Heavy old boat to push too.
You might need to back up a bit further again.
Okay.
Good job that we got such a good day to do it. That is fairly calm. Got petrol leak on that engine. Bloody water fish plus which one? That petrol was running out into the river and then it's cutting out. So I thought we'd better do this instead.
I like it. Good improvisation.
I hate that worth or not? thank you, that man. Excellent. I don't want to get my toes very wet, you know.
That's why I have waterproof socks on. Twin engine.
Alright.
Were you running with both engines at the same time, was you?
What?
You were running with both engines at the same time?
No, I weren't. I couldn't get the small one started. But I was handy, so it weren't expected. Or nothing that...
Well, I think that people in outboard houses shouldn't throw spark plugs.
Well, no, that's right. They shouldn't. No, as soon as I pulled I got a little way and she cut out.
Yeah.
When I looked back, you could see the petrol on the water.
Yeah.
I thought I'd better...
Well, go on in.
What we're in then?
What we're in there.
Oh, right, okay. So you got your little chocks.
Yep.
I don't know how square she is. Fairly,
I think
bet.
she's alright, actually.
It's alright, it's a good shot.
Yeah, I think, yeah, perfect. That's what you need for yours. Something like that. That you just approach at high speed.
Yeah, very much my preferred way of running.
So then that's her pulled out, and Mark's just putting some chocks under the wheels so she don't roll back, and then we'll have the rope off and pop her on the tow bar on the car. And as you can see, just pulling her into the dinghy yard now. So the next thing to do is get these de-rigged and ready to go down the road. You can see there the build up on the hull. That's all got to be power washed off. And you also see that it's sort of got almost a bilge keel and a drop plate. And that's what makes it so capable. It's almost the best of three things. Just getting the sail off. And then the boom, and then we'll be ready to de-rig her, and we'll get the mast down today so she's ready to tow. Not a lot to do on this boat at all to get her to where we want for next year. That engine is also coming off and is going to have to be serviced because of that petrol leak. That's a 4 horsepower Yamaha, and that pushes that along well. There's a pickaroo, look. Looks nice. There we go. Just get the kicker off it, and that boom fits nicely inside. And in a video in a little while, in a week or two's time, I'll sort of take you around that little boat and show you what that's all about. Well, I ain't going there for the time being till we get it back to the farm, then I'll sort it out. She seems wobblier on the trailer than she does when she's on the water. This is my patent furling system that I made up in a hurry. There you go. That's how you can get away with cheap sailing at Dunmere season.
What? I said I got to take the mast down.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No, you probably want the stronger one for that.
Well, I don't know. I might want you as well.
Blimey.
Every little helps.
You must be hard up.
Huh?
You must be hard up.
Every little help. Here's Andy.
Andy
Oh yeah.
got ready to catch the mast that's going to drop any moment. Your patented furling system's looking magnificent.
Yeah, but it worked for one season. Saved me £100.
Well, not really. You've got to buy one for next season.
Yeah, I know, but I needed the, you know.
The
Well, you know what I mean. I needed the credit.
oh, what for designing a one season only furling system?
Well, no, I hadn't got £100 to spend. I spent 15, had a furling system, which worked.
Yeah. Push the mast forward a bit.
You had some chicken. I basted it myself.
Right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
My job's done. What are you doing now?
Well, you're putting the pin back in, aren't you?
I'll go on now. Do that. I was just going to throw it on the ground.
Were you? Well, you would. Just because I come into that trial as well, what you thought was, you know what you're going to do is you're going to ruin my day by throwing something away.
Yeah. Although I'd say that you came in that trailer, that was more blind luck trying than it was skill.
I didn't think I'd reap any sort of, well, you know, praise from it. All I was concerned about was getting her in and, you know, making sure everything was, you know, okay. But I mean, you know, you can take the make as hard as you like. I don't mind. You normally do.
I won't be long enough, you see.
Right. I've got a bit of that handy.
Yeah.
You got a spanner for the bolt on the...
I'm rather hoping so.
Where is it?
That'll be in the back of my motor in a spanner set. In
You
it.
got that?
There we go.
You got it?
Why did your outboard have to travel in my car then when you had oodles of space in your boot?
Ah, well, because I haven't put the rubber mats in there.
So you want my car to get bogging?
Well, your car's a state anyway. You know? I mean, your car, right, is the sort of Andy has got the equivalent in sort of tenders, right, and outboards.
Leave my tender out of this.
And so,
My car's perfectly functional.
Yeah, my tender one just rescued your boat now. That one.
well, I don't know what was worrying me was when I revved the engine, the transom was moving.
Taking that off.
Good.
You don't need to, do you?
Well, I don't know. That's got to come off sooner or later, isn't it?
Yeah, but all you're doing is going to slide the mast forward. Have you got anything to hold your mast up at the end of it?
No, I thought of that when I got here. I said to my wife, I said, I'll tell you what,
I'm completely unprepared for this.
I'm completely unprepared, probably because I was up till 2 in the morning.
Do you need some sticks then?
Can you hold that side?
I suspect I can.
Cheers.
Be a good idea if that's the right size. Which end isn't? Okay.
I've got an adjustable spanner.
You got an adjustable spanner?
Yeah. I just thought,
Bloody spanner, aren't you?
well, it's up for a while.
I'm afraid that's just how it is.
Well, I think it's better now, isn't it?
Here's Mark coming with something to hold the mashed up with. Oh my goodness me.
Purpose.
I didn't use it.
On the nin.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Although perhaps that isn't a good idea because that might want some alteration. So, but I can get it on here properly, can't I?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, get it onto there probably. If it was me, I wouldn't drive down the road with that like that, because if it breaks, if it slips off there, bends that axle and makes the wheels rub in, they'll turn the wheels in and they'll rub on the sides, won't they?
Yeah.
So, and you'd be completely banjaxed. So, best you leave it for another day, come back with a
Yeah,
straightener.
well, we've done the biggest part.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
With great style and skill.
Yeah. Like Captain Ron coming into the old, into his berth in the marina. High velocity.
What a sight.
To do with the shock absorber. When we lifted that up,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
there, that just kept coming down. The wheels stayed more or less on the ground. Don't tap too hard, Andy.
I'm still feeling a bit emotional at the minute.
The
You know.
MOT is,
It's a bit early for, you know, ridicule.
Is it really?
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
You know what I think on that shock absorber is when I brought Andy's engine back from Norfolk.
I would say so.
Yeah, I think that's what happened there.
So that was his fault as well, like.
Yeah.
Seems consistent. That's a good thing, isn't it? Consistency.
It depends what you're consistently doing.
Yeah, if you're consistently buggering things
Fucking up. And, you know, drop the F-bomb again.
And you've dropped the bum bomb. Dad, pull your pants up.
Yeah, you look like a plumber. Apart from anything else, plumbers always wear their trousers like that, so you can hear them when they give you a quiz.
There is a cycling race on today, so a fleet might turn up and park their bike on me.
A motorbike.
With really big tyres.
Yeah, you can't pay for the tyre actually. I'll get you a quote.
There you go, look. Fibre. He thought manual work was when he had to use possibly a calculator rather than a word processor.
Had to go and get his own coffee.
Steady on. Not the dark ages.
Good job it's not raining.
Yeah, it'd be worse if it was raining.
Wonder if you could find a smaller screwdriver.
Well, we have got a smaller one, and if we'd known you were going to have a go, we would have got that out. Right, Andy, just how you get our arse out the way for a minute.
You go.
Let's just see if you've got to do any more to this. And I think you have.